In a move to defend his country's healthcare system, the Italian ambassador to Sweden has criticised the Nordic country's state epidemiologist for saying Stockholm should have done better than Italy.
We had really thought that in a modern, wealthy society in Sweden, we should be able to protect our elderly. We thought it didn't need to be like China and perhaps even Italy, where they have less resources for this, but that we should, as a society, be able to manage this better.
The challenge of COVID-19 is not a football game, nor the opposing fans in the stands who hope for the victory of their team. It is a common and generational challenge to guarantee everyone's health.
Since the start of the pandemic, Sweden has chosen not to impose strict lockdown measures. Shops, restaurants, bars and schools have remained open, while self-isolation and social distancing are encouraged but not enforced. So far, among Nordic states, Sweden has been hit the hardest in terms of deaths per million. Meanwhile, travel bans across Europe are set to ease by summer. But Swedes may end up being excluded from the so-called Northern European travel bubble. Sweden's neighbours all declared strict lockdown measures in March and are concerned about reopening their borders to Swedes.
I certainly do not believe that it is the case that one should wait to open the border to Germany until it is considered justifiable to open the border to Sweden. If it is not safe to open the border to Sweden, let the Swedes stay out, but let the Germans come.
Norway, Denmark and Iceland have managed to stabilise the situation. In Sweden, the situation is more worrying.
Well, Norway will allow business travellers from other Nordic countries, including Sweden, to enter from June 1st. The inclusion of Swedes has locals worried.
When you think about how Sweden handled the whole situation, it's kind of fair, in my opinion, to at least keep it closed for some times.
I don't think they should be allowed to come in here, no, because they do have a lot more corona and they're not as careful as we are.
I think it is important to take care of ourselves first. And if the number of those infected is still high in Sweden, I think it is good that we keep the border closed for a while.
I just talked to a friend in Sweden yesterday, and she told me that they are only now going to start with working from home. I was surprised, because we are opening up now. So therefore, I'm a bit concerned about opening up the border right now.